Greetings again. In this video, we're going to explore how to download fonts from the internet. Well, the first thing that we need to do is obviously open the internet. Okay, right here in the search box, we're gonna type DAFONT.com. Okay, just like that. Then we're gonna press the enter key. All right, in the site we have different categories. We have fancy, we have foreign look, techno, etc. Okay, well, fonts, you will consider a couple of things before downloading. Consider that fonts have their own expression. Anything that you want to convey to your public, fonts will do sometimes part of the job. For example, you want to be strong in what you're trying to convey. You want to use maybe a font like this, thick and broad. It's called broad. All right. Something like delicate, maybe for the business of a beauty shop. I don't know. Okay. Something like that. Definitely, when you want to relay a message of death notices, people who died, you're gonna let the family and friends that somebody died. You don't want to use something fancy, something horrific. You want to use something subtle, right? So, in font we have two main categories: fonts that are called sans serif, okay, that do not have the extensions, like here on the I. Okay, we have the little thingies extruding from the font. Those are called serifs, right? So we have two main categories. The fonts that don't have those extensions, they are called sans serif, like this one above. And we have the one that's called serifs, okay? The one that have these extensions. Those are the main categories. Now we have other categories like script. Sometimes script can be misconstrued or misinterpreted as manuscript. Right. Here we have some variations of the font. This is a sans serif font that is in the stage of regular. It means that it's not bold, it's not italic, okay? Regular. It's the same font. This font is called Arial regular. Now this one, it's Arial bold. And this one is Arial bold italic, okay? Now, let's go back to the site. Here, okay? You want to consider, let's say that you want to make a flyer or you want to work on a sign for a children's items. You want to maybe select cartoon. Look at the fonts, cartoon font. Okay, you're going to navigate the site and maybe you want to use something like this. Okay, maybe for the name of the store, the sign outside of the store. Maybe you want to make a flyer. You want to do the headline with this, right? Maybe you want to consider using groovy. I don't know. Take a look at the fonts and explore how they look. Right? Let's say that you want to do an advertisement for Halloween. Well, maybe you want to consider using horror. Okay. Horror, and then you just scroll and get your font. All right. let's say that you wanna do a sign for a Chinese restaurant or a Mexican restaurant, for example. Okay, click on Chinese something or Japanese and look at the variety. There you go. Now you should understand that this is not Chinese, it's just a make-believe Chinese. All right, same with the Mexican ones. See, click on Mexican. Well, these are the same, they look the same as an alphabet, like an American alphabet, see? Anywho, well, here we have all these categories. Techno, if you want to do an advertising for that involves technology, okay, avant-garde stuff, things, okay, LCD, all of these are for that purpose. Basic are just the font that I show you at the beginning. Sans serif, remember the sans serif explanation? Then serif. Well, anywho, okay, we have all these fonts. Let's say I'm gonna download a script font. Okay, remember I mentioned that script fonts sometimes they call manuscript. Well, this is the same. Handwriting is the same as manuscript. I'm gonna go to calligraphy. Calligraphy also looks like manuscript. Okay, take a look. All right, so if from this window you like what you see, you don't have to worry much further. Just click on download. Okay, but I'm gonna show you a little more. Okay, take a look. This is another font. The name of the font is right here, and more clear is over here. Black Rose Studio. All right. Now, let's say that you're looking for some specific way that you wanna type something. For example, I'm gonna say my name. I wanna see how my name looks with different fonts. Hang on. I don't know what happened to that option. Maybe I need to go to the home menu. Let me go back up here. One more time. For some reason, I don't see that option anymore. There's a little box appearing somewhere here that you can just enter the text that you wanna type. Let me go back a little more. Let me type it again. DAFont.com. Enter. No, I think that feature is not supported anymore. It's a little box that comes over here, and you just somewhere here, and you just enter the text, and it's going to show it to you how it should look. Well, anyway, I don't think it's absolutely necessary to have it. Of course, if you know a font by its name, you can just type it here and it'll give it to you immediately. All right, so like I said, if you like the font without much exploration, you say, well, this is all I need, without caring for the other characters. Normally, the fonts come with the main alphabet, A through Z. and for sure all fonts will have it. The only thing that you need to make sure is that the font has, if you want them all in uppercase, or if you want some lower cases, just make sure that the font carries both of them, upper and lowercase, because some fonts are only uppercase. I think there are some fonts that are only lowercase, but the fonts also have characters, and if you need some of those special characters, you need to really find out. Okay, so for that you need to click on the name of the font, or click right here. For example, let's say that you like this one. This is called Leisure Yard or Lucky Yard. I don't know how to pronounce that. So you just click over here, look. Okay, click it, and then it takes you to another section of the site where it shows you all the characters. Right here is just showing you an example on how the font is used. Right, so we're gonna keep scrolling down, and right here it shows you all the other characters. Right now this is the whole alphabet, see, from A through Z. Now, but let's see if it has numbers, because some fonts don't have numbers. See, this one has lowercase, it's fine. Now, if we scroll a little more, we can see that it does have this, like to type the word niño. I don't see the oh, right here. So it does have this character, but I really don't see numbers. Right, let me scroll. See, well, this font doesn't have numbers. Well, that is something that you need to decide. Do you need numbers in your text? Well, if you explore other fonts, and if that other font that you explore have numbers, it's going to show them over here. So once you are sure that the characters, extra characters besides the alphabet are here, you can go to download right here. Look, download. And like I said before, if you don't care about numbers and other characters, well, you can download it just from here, from where you first saw it. From here, you don't care about anything else, just click on download right here. The process to finish the downloading, you can do it from here, or you can do it from the other section where it shows you all the characters. I'm gonna download it from here, and then we'll go from there. Right? So I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna download this one. Try to remember the name, because if you wanna use it right away, well, you need to remember the name. Okay, so I'm gonna click on download, and it's downloading now. You look at this section up here. When it's finished downloading, you're gonna see an indication over here, right here at the top right corner. Oh, okay. It did downloaded it. Right now it's asking me where I want to save the font. Okay. Now it's up to you if you categorize or save it in a folder. Okay. Although it's an option that you have to decide, because once you install a font, it is very difficult for the font to uninstall on its own unless you do it yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna save it on my documents library, and I'm gonna try to remember the name. Okay, and I'm simply gonna click on save. Okay, I can close the internet now. Okay, I go to my File Explorer. I go to Documents. And the font should be here. This is the font. Look at the name. Leisure or Laker Yard. I don't know the pronunciation. This one is here. Okay. Now, see the folder, how it has the little zipper, right? It means that the folder is compressed. This is called a zip folder, ZIP folder, or also called compressed folder. The use of a compressed folder is so you can share a bunch of files inside in one click. You can email it in one click. Everything is gonna go in one step. You don't have to be uploading or attaching one object at a time. But right now, the purpose of us is just to access the font that came out in here. So we're gonna double click, and this font only has 2 items. We are looking for the one that has like a little A next to it. Okay, I think it's this one. Let me increase the view. There we go. Okay, this one right here. Don't bother with anything else. This is just I guess a warning or letting you know that this font does not belong to you, does not belong to me, belongs to the person who created it. Just, in other words, just telling you, don't misuse the font. Don't claim it as your own. That's it. Now, in here, there's probably a picture with an example on how the font was used. Now, this is the file that we need to install. See how it says, etc., etc. Well, if I just hover my mouse over it, it should tell me the type of font that it is. It doesn't tell me. Let me do it again. All right, let me view it differently though. I'm gonna go to details. All right, see? This is the same thing. And the type of file is called TTF. TTF. True Type Font. That's what it's called, TTF. So that's what you should be looking for. The little A in the icon and the type of file TTF, True Type Font. Then after this, you just double click, and here we can see clearly that some characters are not present, only the main alphabet up here. So if that's what you want, you can continue to click on install. Okay, click it and it's gonna install. One thing to remember very, very seriously, not to install more than 999 fonts. Okay, some problem happened to me a long time ago. I really don't remember really. So just follow my advice. Do not install 999, more than 999 fonts. All right, so that font right now is available in your system for whatever you want to use in whatever programs. You can use it in Illustrator, you can use it in Photoshop, you can use it in Word, PowerPoint, Excel, etc. I'm going to show you how I'm going to use it in Illustrator. I'm opening Illustrator. Okay. I'm gonna double click on this font. On this text, because being a script font, it requires, well, it looks better when you have the first letter uppercase and the rest in lowercase. Script font or manuscript fonts or calligraphy fonts do not look good all in uppercase. So I'm going to show you the font that I just installed. apply to this font. Okay, so right here where it says area, I'm gonna double click that, and I'm gonna type the name of the font. I think it was called Lac something. Yeah,